To all the coaches, practitioners, and health professionals, if you don't feel ready to put yourself out there, or you think that you need more training first, the truth is you don't need more knowledge. You need to organize what you already have. And most people I meet have spent years accumulating more training, more certifications, more expertise. But the thing is, what is actually missing has nothing to do with how much they know. And it's all about how well they've actually packaged it. And so in the next few minutes, I want to show you exactly what I mean by that. So here's the simplest way to understand your business. Every one of your potential clients, they enter the marketplace for one reason. And the reason is they are disorganized around something and they want to become organized. And that's pretty much it. In fact, that's all business fundamentally is. So if you think about any business at all that you admire, what are they actually doing? They are taking something that exists, like knowledge or a process or a skill or a system, and then they're organizing it in a way that someone else can access it and benefit from it. So if you take like Jamie Oliver, he took everything he knew about cooking and then he organized it in a cookbook. Or Brene Brown, she took what she knew and she organized it into a TED Talk. Tony Robbins, he took what he knew and he organized it into courses. And now when you think about it, the bigger the gap sort of between how disorganized someone is and how organized you are, then the greater the value is that you're going to provide to that person. And the greater the value you provide to any marketplace, the more money is going to move to you from that marketplace. Now you apply that to what you know specifically, whatever your niche is, and I promise you that there are people out there that are completely lost in it. And they would pay to have someone organized in that area take them step by step from where they are to where they want to be. And the gap between where they are and where you are, that's your value. And for most people watching this, the gap is much larger than they realize. So here's what most people get completely wrong. They think that the barrier is knowledge. So they keep studying and they keep getting more certifications and they keep accumulating more and more information. But the people out there that are making a great living from their knowledge, like the Marie Forleos, the Wayne Dyers, the Vishen Lakhani's of this world, they are not more knowledgeable than you. They are just more organized than you. You've got to really let this sink in. There's nothing special about any of these people. All they did was they took what they already knew and then they packaged it in a way that the world could actually use it. Because the person out there who gets paid the most in your industry isn't always the most qualified. It's actually the person who can communicate what they know in the most organized way. You could know everything in the world about your field, but if you cannot put that into a clear, structured form that someone can follow and pay you for, then unfortunately you provide zero value to the marketplace. But the moment you actually organize it, give it a name, give it a structure, give it a defined outcome, then everything changes. And that's because that is the missing piece of the puzzle. It's not more knowledge, it's not more marketing, it's not more social media posts. The missing piece is getting your knowledge and organizing it. So right now you might be thinking that these tips make sense in theory, but what is the number one thing that I should actually do right now to grow my business? The one thing that separates the stuck and struggling versus the successful and thriving actually comes down to just one question. Do you have something truly unique to offer people? Something that deeply resonates with you, something that deeply resonates with your ideal client, and more importantly, something that people cannot get anywhere else in the world. And why can't they get it? Because it's unique to you. It is your specific way that you go out there and help people. It's your specific way of achieving results. It's your values, it's your vision, it's your essence, all wrapped up into a unique program. Now, I have worked with thousands of coaches and practitioners and health professionals since all the way back in 2009. And I can tell you, the cornerstone of every single successful business is something referred to as a signature program. So you think about your signature program like it's really your flagship product, and it's the thing that you are most known for in the marketplace. It has an inspiring name, it's got a detailed outcome and a defined outcome. It's got a well thought out structure, and it's got a price that actually reflects the transformation you provide, not the hours that you put into it. And when you're talking to people about your signature offer, when they hear it, they immediately think to themselves, that's exactly what I've been looking for. And so when you go and create your signature program, everything in your business actually changes. And you're no longer chasing clients, so you stop that altogether and you start attracting them. You stop having to justify your price every single phone call, and you just start commanding the price. And you're not constantly reinventing yourself, reinventing what you do, how you do it, the different offers that you have, and you just start delivering one crystal clear pathway that gets your clients real results every single time. And once you have your signature offer, I can assure you business just becomes simpler. Income becomes more consistent, and finally, you have something that is going to enable you to scale well beyond that one-to-one delivery, and certainly well beyond trading your hours for money. And the cool thing about your signature offer is you design this program once, and then you deliver it over and over and over again. Now, there is an entire process on how to build your signature program, and this process works whether you're just starting out, or perhaps you even haven't launched yet. Or maybe you have been in business for a while, but your income is sort of inconsistent. It sort of goes up and down. Or perhaps your offers keep changing. You've got a $7 this, a $39 that, a $10,000 that. There's no end to the number of changes. Or perhaps you are already well established, but your revenue has hit a ceiling and you just don't know how to go beyond it without investing bucket loads more hours. So wherever you are in the journey, I can assure you that the missing piece, it is always the same thing. You have to begin with the end in mind, and you have to really deeply consider the true value that you provide to the market, that you provide to your client. And your signature program is the ultimate expression of your essence and the value that you provide. Now, obviously, it takes a lot more than this short video to see the exact steps for your specific situation. And also, knowing the theory is kind of one thing, but you actually have to build it while someone guides you through the process. And that's why I'm actually inviting you to a free workshop called How to Package Your Knowledge into a Signature Program. It is a full day, it is delivered live via Zoom, and it is not a seminar. I repeat, it is not a seminar. This is a workshop. As in, you and I, we're going to be doing the work together. And by the end of the day, you are going to leave with 5 real things. The first one is your signature program. So by the end of the workshop, you will have your signature program named, structured, and ready to offer using our very own signature results system to be able to produce that program. Second thing you're going to leave with is your compelling offer. You're going to have the right price, the right inclusions, and you're also going to have the right positioning, so that when you actually sit down and explain it to people, they are genuinely excited. And more importantly, they say, yes, I'm in. Now, the third thing is you're going to have your very own client attraction roadmap. Now, this is a simple system for you to be able to attract a consistent stream of clients without some gigantic following. You don't even need a website for this, by the way. The fourth thing is you're going to have a growth model. So you're going to know exactly how you're able to move beyond the one-to-one delivery and no longer be capped by your calendar. And the fifth thing is you're going to have a 30-day action plan. So you're going to know exactly what to do first, what to do next. You're going to know exactly what to ignore completely, so you're not wasting any more time. So if you want to create everything that I just talked about in just one day, then click the link below to reserve your free spot right now. And in case you're wondering, why am I so certain that this is going to work for you? Well, if we haven't met before, my name is Benjamin J. Harvey, and I am the co-founder of a company called Authentic Education. And it happens to be Australia's only 2-time AFR award-winning company. In fact, the Huffington Post called us Australia's leading training company, helping people do what they love. And so since 2009, all the way back in 2009, I have trained thousands of people just like you that are now operating in over 21 countries around the world. And I've also worked with some of the biggest names in the industry, like John Asraf and Dr. John Demartini from the hit movie, The Secret. So I look forward to helping you go out there and create your signature program. And if you're wondering, Ben, why are you giving this workshop away for free? I want to be completely clear about this. It is the same reason that Zoom and Spotify are free. We use a marketing approach known as freemium. So what we do as a company is we give real, massive value upfront for free. And we know that a small percentage of people that attend this program, they go on to explore our paid programs. And so that makes it a win-win for everyone. So if you want more clarity on what it is that you do, and you want to have the confidence in your ability to sit out there in the marketplace and offer it, and you want a crystal clear path to more clients, then click the link near this post, choose your date, and let's build your signature program and your successful business together. I'll see you on Zoom.